Alright, you two, it is lunchtime! Time to break to have something to eat because I'm starting to slow down. I am so hungry. So, what would you fine boys like today? Pine? Tate? I have quite the selection of doggy delights sitting inside my pockets, including raw pork chops, duck, sweet potato and cranberry, salmon, rice and apple, and possibly an entire school of fish that the two of you have somehow collected in your chest over the past few moons and monsoons, as somehow you managed to catch fish from the rain, which is actually a pretty amazing talent, Tate, I'm not gonna lie. So here, why don't you go ahead and we'll give you some salmon, rice, and apple dog food today, made fresh at the doggy daycare and bakery. And I'm gonna go ahead and have simple ramen noodle soup, apples, this exceptionally old wild mushroom pizza infused with basil that was given to us as a gift from Eros. So let me just chomp down on that really quickly. Oh, look at that. Oh, yay, and I've got some regeneration going on. Sweet, that is so nice. And I think I'll follow it up with some nice peach tea. And then there we go, full tummies and ready to begin the day. So hello everyone and welcome back to Zoodesia. We are currently in Zomberry Village, continuing my exceptionally slow project of getting this Cathedral of Light built behind us. But don't despair, guys, I'm pretty sure today we'll be able to make a lot of progress because I am finally feeling better. Huzzah! 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 Oh my gosh, it is like the first day I have been without pain in longer than I remember. I am so tickled to pieces. I could just dance, I could sing, I could frolic among all of the beautiful azaleas that we have over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Mr. Cuddles. It has been very, very long since I have seen you, Mr. Cuddles. I hope you are doing well. You are quite the glorious Siamese cat. This is a cat that belongs to our gardener. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him! Oh, and look at all these azaleas! Oh my goodness, it has been a long time since we've been in the azalea garden. And look at these hedges! Oh my gosh. This place is definitely exceptionally well taken care of by Gardener Mason down there. Oh, I forgot how beautiful it is to come over here. Oh, look, there's all this wild grass. We can harvest it up and we can fill it with azalea flowers because these flowers are meant to represent our community, actually. Oh, here. For those of you who are new, let me climb up into this beautifully placed bench and look out with love on the azaleas that are absolutely everywhere. But for those of you who are brand new to our world and our adventures, you don't know it, but these azaleas represent you guys. A long, long time ago, we started planting azaleas in a garden to represent 100 of all of the people who join our community for whatever— oh, hi Fluffy! Hi Fluffy the cat! For whatever various reasons they choose to do so. Some may never even know, Tate, about Zoodesia and know that they too are a blossom within my garden. But we know, we who share this world know, my friends, that all of these azaleas, each one represents 100 people who have joined our community. So 100 subscribers, if you want to be quite frank about it. And last time I updated the garden— Fluffy, hi! Let me give you a little pet and pat. I don't think— okay, yeah, no trades with you yet? Don't worry. We'll set that up at some point in the future. I'm sure you enjoy something, Fluffy Mittens. Alright, no, Fluffy Mittens is the bunny, not the cat. But I keep a little ledger over here whenever I add in new azaleas to the garden. And, oh my gosh, I can't believe the first time we planted anything in the garden— oh, gracious me, was years ago, and I can't believe the first time we planted anything in this particular garden was in 2015. That's like moving into 3 years ago. That's gonna bring some tears into my eyes. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So really, 2015? I can't believe that was so long ago. But the last time I added anything, let's see, was September when we were at 83 flowers. So 838 flowers. Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago. I haven't planted more flowers here in that long. Really? No, certainly it couldn't have been that long, because that means that the last time I planted flowers in here was at 83,000 people, and we're now a community of almost 230,000. Wow, I am humble pied right now. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we've grown so much in such a short amount of time, and yet at the same time, I can't believe it's been so long since I've been here. You guys, I know what I need to do. We are going to have an azalea celebration, and we are going to celebrate all of you by planting azaleas in a stream. That is the only answer that can possibly be picked for this situation. I will put all of the azaleas ahead of time into some chests, and then we will have a beautiful live stream where we will remember old ZooCrafting adventures and frolic with our puppies and maybe get some work done in Zomberry Village and the Village of Light, and we will plant hundreds of azaleas everywhere around here to represent the people in our community. And I think that's what happened last year when I got so sad and so depressed and dispirited, and I had to take like 4-6 weeks I was away. I forgot to come to the azalea garden and look around and see how beautiful it is and go, every single one of these flowers represents 100 real people out there in the world who are sharing these adventures with us, whether they know it or not. Even if they never ever see a ZooCrafting episode, it helped a lot back when I used to come here, when everything felt new and overwhelming and I wanted to do my best, to look around and remember there were so many people and each one of them had their own beautiful life and universe and potential and possibilities and came to us for different reasons. And yeah, we're gonna do it. Lost Questless, come up here. Azalea stream, that's what we're gonna do. And then we can also plant a whole bunch of the patrons' long overdue trees whilst we do an azalea stream, but that'll be soon. That'll be very soon, so keep an eye out for a little announcement about our azalea stream because it's gonna be very special. I can't believe you know when like you have something that's in your heart and you're like, surely I wasn't away from it that long. That's how this feels. And yet I look at it and I go, what the heck? What the heck? I've been away from it for over a year? Almost 2? That's so humbling. Don't you let anyone tell you not to do the things that make your heart happy as long as they are safe and happy and healthy for everybody involved. So don't you let anyone tell you not to do the things you love. Ah, I freaked out my whole kit and caboodle computer because I got so insistent about that. Apologies. Normally I'm a little more graceful, but I got caught up in the moment. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here. We're here. We're here now, Mr. Cuddles. And I'm not going anywhere other than when I'm very sick, which was unexpected and unfortunately timed. But we're here. We're not going anywhere. And I love Zoodesia. I love the zoo. And I love adventuring with all of you. And I feel just full of pep and vinegar now. And oh my goodness, the Village of Light is quite the lovely place. We definitely need to work on growing it. There's a raccoon. Oh my gosh. There's our little memorial garden to my poor Bluebell, my beautiful little maid. And we came all the way out here, my friends, because I actually want to find a good spot to put a little forest. Not a big forest. We don't need a big forest. And not near the goats who are going to then eat all of the things I need from this forest. But I was thinking maybe we could come up along the edges of this big, giant, beautiful highlands that will one day be overflowing, I say, with the Village of Lights. Okay, now that it's dark, I definitely need to put on some of my armor, get out the gear. This is gonna get a little dangerous pretty soon. Hang in there, Tate. Hang in there, Pine. We're in my own backyard, and yet somehow we're in the wilds that may very well, even under the shadow, which really, now that I think about it, I was going to say the shadow of the Tree of Light, but now that I think about it, the Tree of Light shouldn't really cast a shadow, per se. It's literally a tree of light. Oh well, the metaphor was attempted, but under the shadow of the Tree of Light, which is a poetic contradiction, there may be wild creatures. Holy! I didn't mean that wild! I meant like zombie and skelly wild! I didn't need a freaking fire org just popping up out of the ground like a daisy. No thank you. What use is gonna be a fire arrow against, especially a fire arrow that doesn't hit, against a fire org? Who knows? He's a little mad now. I haven't fought one of these guys in like many donkey years. Whee! That's the sound of a creeper exploding right behind me. Holy canoodles. Oh my gosh. What? Date to me. Oh my goodness gracious. When did this happen? Why have I not lit this place up better? What on earth? What on earth? What? Okay, I think I'm bristled with arrows. Something is hissing at me. Oh, it's a cobra, not a creeper, was hissing at me. What an afternoon, my friends. And there's an adorable little bird that I just rescued. So there's a cobra in the grass on top of everything. I am very bad with the most basic security of my land. This is an affront to me. This is an affront to me as a caretaker of this place, of the azalea garden, of all of it. I don't even have anything to like light up the, what kind of village of light is this where I don't even have the place so full of light and beauty that I was just gonna come out and I was gonna farm some oak saplings so that we could get some leaves so that I could take care of like tending to that part of the garden and get the tree made. And now here I am. All right, Dagger of Noms, let's see how tough you are. Here I am having to run around clearing out baddies because I am irresponsible with lighting up my domain. All right, what do we have? Fire org dropped something. Hey, woo! How about no? Tate, Pine, you two are definitely going to be earning your keep tonight, my loves. All right, let's see. So the fire orgs drop interesting things. He literally dropped fire. I don't know if I want to expose this beautiful area to fire. All right, Dagger of Noms, go! No Pine, Tate! Hang in there, boys! You're doing good! You're doing really good. Here, have some zombie jerky. The defeat of the feast upon the defeated enemy. Oh my gosh. This isn't gonna work, is it? I need to have torches. Huh. Where? I can't believe this. I am so offended. I am how many years old as a ZooCrafter now? How many years am I old as a ZooCrafter? And here I am skittering about like a ninny because I haven't lit my own domain up. I am a bad caretaker of my kingdom of the zoo. I am a bad zookeeper. I said it. There, I said it. The secret thought that we have all thought because I haven't been taking care of things for so long. I said it. All right, so let's go get some torches. I can't believe we have to go that far back to the basics. This is what happens. This is what happens when you do not attend to the things that you should, my friends. You can't even just take 2 seconds to be able to plant some trees. So, we have pulled back from my attempt, my slightly overzealous perhaps attempt, to have a little forest. What I was going to do was put the little forest along the ridge here and just like use it as a little farm for wood and oak saplings. And apparently said little forest is currently overflowing with monsters, which while I really appreciate the wilderness, kind of the idea of putting the Village of Light up on top of this highlands is that it's a safe, secure zone lifted up above the chaos of zombies and skeletons and fire orgs. And I guess my first job should definitely be to work with some of the people who live within the Village of Light and work with some of my gardeners and all of my other like resources and find a way to light this place up that's kind of like this. If you notice, this is a tree trunk, but it actually serves as a light source because of its special abilities to have a little bit of glowstone hiding inside. And then I think, does Mason trade me those? Let's go talk to him. And I should have torches because torches are so inelegant. That's why I don't have torches everywhere. It is the ridiculously vain reason this place just isn't lit up like a bonfire, is that torches are so inelegant. Gardener Mason, do you do some trades? Not yet. Oh, that's right. I need to work with him because he has a bigger quest for us. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess torches it is until such a time that I can gather up enough of the other like light sources to trade it out. But, okay. Anyway, that went a little wonky donkey, and all I needed to do, literally all I needed to do was just farm some oak leaves. So let's go back to the basics. As I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant a couple trees. We're going to bone meal them, and we're going to come over. I just want enough, and we'll toss everything else into my inventory for now, and we'll sort it out later. But I literally just want enough to be able to go ahead and we'll put the fire, like just raw fire. I'm sure I can find a use for that at some point. And there's one iron ingot, which would be very nice. Where's my shears? I know I have shears. There they are. They're literally already in my hands. Okay, there we go. But let's get this tree done. We'll get the tree done and then we'll focus on lighting up. I mean, I've noticed that there's more monsters lately, which a long time ago we had a problem with things not appearing in our world correctly. They were not spawning in right, one might say. And so I think we finally fixed it. And little did I know, in fixing it, my reign of peace and prosperity across the land would be ended. And now I must return to the basics of Minecraftia, in which I put torches all over the place or other respective light sources. Which, because this is the Village of Light, there are actually glowstone flowers. There's glow flowers over here, and there's glow flowers of this type, and I'm pretty sure we can work with perhaps some of the priestesses and priests of light to get these kinds of glow flowers to decorate the plains with, because that would be very suiting, that we could get some sort of light source that comes down from the beautiful, beautiful trees that we have here. All right, there we go. Okay, come along. But to begin with, that doesn't bode well. There we go. To begin with, let's go ahead and get these leaves. This is all I wanted. It was a simple dream. Collect up some oak leaves today. I even thought that we might be able to make it as far, perhaps. Okay. I see you. I see you. I see you too. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Dodge. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Alright, Dan. Okay, Creeper, you and I have tangled, and my dogs have successfully thwarted the ambitions. No! His head came for me! Good job, Tate. I can't blame you. It's not every day a skeleton's head just leaps back up from the ground and tries to chomp a bite out of your like ankle. There you go. Good boy, Tate. Pine. Good boy. You guys deserve like a vacation over at the doggy daycare at this rate. But I feel so humbled. I can't believe that I need to take care of just security before I can take care of other things. But oh well. Alright, we got the oak leaves. So at least I can accomplish this much today. I thought we would even make it down to the desert, but then I got distracted by beautiful flowers. Typical me thing. And then I got distracted by not so beautiful, like, monsters that were just all over my place. Still a very me thing. Also, that means the Dagger of Noms now officially has 1 monster defeated. So that's pretty cool. I love how we can have a little list of how many monsters our weapons have actually seen in battle. And I do believe that it's only 1 monster, even though we fought so many, because the dogs actually took that many down. Because you guys are awesome. Good job, puppies. I knew they would protect me. Alright, well, we'll handle the battles and all of that stuff later. For now, let's go ahead and let's put down the oak leaves. It's going to be kind of a broad tree. Yeah, it's gonna, kind of broad. And we'll come over and take care of this side too. There we go. There we go. And I don't want to make it too big because it's just going to have really broad leaves that sort of reach and stretch out like so. Hey, stop disappearing. Oh, it's not disappearing. It's just being funky on the colors. All right, there we go. Wonderful. This is nice. Okay, this is probably big enough. In fact, I might even kind of trim it down a little bit on the sides, because what we're going to do now is we are actually going to build the cathedral around the tree. I may go up top and add more leaves up top, and I may actually kind of thin a few of the leaves down here because I want to be able to walk under it, and we're going to actually transplant some apples so that we have little apples that we can harvest, like reach up and like harvest apples overhead. There we go. Yeah, so a little bit of work to do on the top of it, but that was all I wanted in life. That wasn't so bad. I thought that would be a little bit worse. I'm gonna jump up on top and we're gonna stuff it full of leaves up here. And we're not gonna go too high, only about this tall, because we're going to actually build the cathedral around the tree, because the tree is going to be the center point from inside of which all of the zombies will be transformed back into villagers. And I really love how many of you guys said that we should put in a little chest with ice cream in it so that they could have some ice cream after they get their big nasty re-villaginizing, de-zombification shot, basically. There we go. But we'll have the cathedral's top probably come up even with the tree, if not go over the tree. And we'll have glass that will come down. I want it to be mostly glass with just the merest base, the merest hint of marble or whatever other resource we end up deciding to use. I made a tree, I'm so happy. I'm always happy when I make trees, so this shouldn't be a surprise, but still. All right, good, good. Wow, actually, I forget how many leaves you need for custom trees. There we go. But we have grown it with our own 2 hands. The hero of light has once again returned, as I once, long ago in my younger years, my young adventuring years, which were somewhat similar in disaster to these years, was known as. There we go. All right. The sword of light may be lost to me, but not the ability to spread light itself. There. Wonderful. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shrink it down on this side, kind of hedge it in a little bit. And maybe, yeah, across the bottom here. And then get these leaves back. And maybe just trim it. It's going to be a little bit manicured for a tree. Normally I like them a little bit more wild looking. But this one has a huge purpose to serve. So fantastic! Wonderful! Huzzah! That was finally achieved. So with that, we're actually going to go ahead. And we are going to go get glass now. That is my next big goal. In fact, I realized we probably need to set up like a little smithy. Come here, my dear friend. You're gonna come here. We've got some glass right here. What we need to do now is we are going to actually take this glass and we are going to transform it into some really beautiful glass, actually, if I can find it. Not shapeless crafting. Do I want that stained glass or do I want, how do I get the other types of stained glass? Here we go. I kind of want the crystal glass that we can just see straight through. Light blue dye would make crystal glass. Iron ingots would make clear glass. If I had clear glass, could I do anything with it? What about crystal glass? Crystal glass just becomes normal glass. Okay, or could be normal glass. My goodness, I just wanted to dye this. I literally, but not this stained glass. I wanted the prettier stained glass, if you please. All right, well, we'll learn how to make the prettier stained glass. I'm not too fretful because we have multiple types in this world of mini talents. There's multiple types of colored glass. And I kind of want, out of all the varieties I can pick from, strengthened glass, kind of like this glass right here, which I think is just like clear glass, maybe. I think that would be the nicest. But it's not very vibrant, so maybe it would be better to go, with this type. This is kind of vanilla texture, but so are villagers. Maybe they would feel it's a little bit more to their artistic style. And that is just going to take glass surrounded by the dye, or dye surrounded by the glass, which is also easy to make. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go and we are going to get a whole bunch of sand from the desert past my giraffes. Don't worry if you don't know where that is. That's kind of specific, but there's a desert past my safari area that we're going to go and collect a whole bunch of sand from. And while we're there, we're going to gather up a whole bunch of cactuses to turn into cactus green dye so that we can have the green stained dye. And we're going to keep our eyes out for anything that we can actually make the, I have a lot of dandelions. We're going to keep an eye out for anything we can make the yellow dye out of so that we can have the greens and the yellows, kind of like the dark green of the grass will give way to the yellow of the stained glass, or maybe, yeah, the yellow of the stained glass because it's kind of like gold. And I wonder, we might even do some lime mixed in. Yeah, we might even do some lime mixed in to kind of transition up. And I think that would be very nice. And then we may even do some light blue to kind of be like the sky. So we'll figure it out. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. And when we have it done, I'm always going to remember a new start, a fresh start, being here in the village, getting everything up and going again. And that makes me really happy. And I'm going to remember how chaotic and how fun and how full of unexpected surprises it was. So I'm excited to share more of them with all of you, and I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.